Krebs cycle, which is the second step in the cell respiration.
You start with a pyruvate, which is in the matrix of the mitochondria.
So you break the carbon bond and it becomes carbon dioxide.
And then an electron is oxidized and then it is reduced on to make NADH.
And then this small carbon chain will be connected to this carbon chain, making one great long carbon chain.
Then one carbon will break off from the sixth carbon chain and become carbon dioxide.
And then another electron is oxidized and reduced on to make NADH again.
Then a carbon is broken off from the 5-carbon chain.
And then another electron is oxidized and reduced on to make another NADH.
ATP comes in and the carbon dephosphorylates and then the carbon rearranges itself.
And then these electrons oxidize and then they reduce onto this, making FADH2.
Then it will rearrange itself again.
And then the electron will oxidize and then it'll reduce, making NADH again.
And then the carbon will rearrange themselves again.
So then you're left with your goal of ATP and then the byproducts of 3 carbon dioxides and then FADH2, which will carry electrons in the cell, and then 4 NADHs, which will carry electrons in the cell.
This is the Krebs cycle.
This is the pyruvate, which is in the cytoplasm, then travels to the mitochondria and the matrix, the 4-carbon chain. This is a carbon 1 pyruvate, and it takes the electron, oxidizes, and adds to the NAD+, and it turns into NADH, which is called reducing.
And the carbon goes away because it becomes carbon dioxide and it's poison.
Then these two connect to the 4-carbon chain, and one of them breaks off again, which is oxidizing, and the carbon goes away, and the electron makes NADH.
Then it breaks off again and is oxidizing and then reducing and it goes away again.
Change it up. Rearrange.
Alright, then it dephosphorylizes and phosphorylizes to make ATP.
It rearranges again.
Rearrange it. And then these two oxidize and break off, which means they're breaking off, and they go into the FAD, and they turn into FAD2, which is called reducing. Change it, rearrange it.
And this oxidizes and then reduces to make NADH.
And this process will happen twice because there's 2 pyruvate.
And then after it's over, we'll be left with 1 ATP, 1 FADH2, 4 NADHs, and 1 4-carbon chain.
That's the end.